Warning, this podcast contains spoilers. Hello everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for the Arrow Season 3, Episode 16, The Offer. I'm your host, Clio, and welcome to the... Wrong mask. Welcome to the One Woman Podcast. I guess I got the masks wrong again. I did that yesterday with the Flash podcast. But welcome back. It's been a while. It's been a while for both Flash and Arrow. Longer for Flash. And now the shows are not, they're an episode off of each other. It's throwing me for a loop because I'm used to having the same episode number for Flash and Arrow. And now Flash is one episode ahead and I'm like, oh. So, Olie has been asked to be the heir to the demon, to Ra's al Ghul. And I'm very confused. I don't understand Raz's motivations for asking Olie to be the next Ra's al Ghul. I'm not even sure that Ra's is telling the truth about anything. Because if he's telling the truth, then this is a Dread Pirate Roberts thing. So there have been Ra's al Ghuls before him. And that the Lazarus Pit cannot sustain... It stops working for a person over time. But that's if we're gonna trust what he's saying. Because the way the Lazarus Pit works in... the way the Lazarus Pit works in the rest of the DCU, or at least the Lazarus Pit I'm familiar with, is that it will sustain your youth, it will heal you, but the more you use it, the crazier you get. This, it seems like the effects just don't, or at least, no, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say it seems. From what he says, the effects just don't work on a person after a certain amount of time. How long this Raz has been alive? I don't know. Who he was before he was Raz? I don't know. Who was the Raz before him? I don't know. That's also if he's telling the truth. Because I don't think he's being truthful. Because the Ra's al Ghul, I know, is crazy and power hungry and wouldn't give up his power. And he's crazy. So I'm trying to wrap my head around why he would give this to Olie. Like, I understand he respects Olie for having the will and the fortitude to survive being killed, or nearly being killed. I also think that it could be a ploy that Ra's al Ghul, while fighting Olie on the mountain, so while they were fighting for years, Olie. He's to hit you. It because Sam being a that got away from me. Back to Roz. We have, I think it's a trap though. I think it's a trap for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because I can't trust him because he's crazy. We have Lazarus Pit confirmation. If Roz had just said, "Oh yeah, dude, this is the pit of the Fountain of Youth," I would not have thought 100% that it was the real Lazarus Pit. But since he dipped his cut hand in it and brought it out and saw that it like instantly healed, that to me is like, yep, totally 100%. That's what it is. It's Lazarus Pit. So, for that reason, only now am I saying, yep, confirmed, totally Lazarus Pit. Because I know there was some debate if that was it. Or at least I was unsure in previous episodes. It's like, is that the pit? I know he's, soaking in it, but other people are in the room with it. It also seems very unguarded. The Lazarus Pit I remember from the cartoon and the comics was like secluded, like no windows, no nothing. It was in a cave. Nobody came in there except for Roz. This is sort of just like a room. There are guards there. I'm like, what? There's so many people here. So yeah. I still can't wrap my head around it. I think it's a lie and a trap. The whole you take my place thing. So Nyssa. I'm totally awesome with the direction they're taking Nyssa. Like, we're getting more of her and a character development. It's not just like, this is law, let me follow law, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna be really stoic. And I'm really loving that her and Lurel are now super BFFs. They're going to get dinner. Oh, yes! Awesome, I'm so happy. And we're gonna be seeing a lot more of Nyssa. Because obviously she's training Lurel. And I only just thought of this, but what the heck happened to Ted? The last we saw of Ted, he was bloodied from fighting Brick. But we didn't see him go to the hospital. We didn't see, if he was alright. We didn't see him go back to the gym. So is he in a coma? Is he okay? Is he at the gym? Is he planning a comeback? I don't know. And I think we're going to need answers because I'm pretty sure Brick is coming back in the next couple of episodes, or at least before the end of the season. I think Brick is going to come back. So when Brick comes back, we're definitely going to need an answer on what happened to Ted. But I just hate when they do that. They leave it with not quite an answer, and it's like, oh. Anyway. And I also love with Nyssa, going back to Nyssa, what I was talking about in the first place. I also love how Nyssa was how Nyssa treated Thea's confession. Because last episode I was like, oh, Nyssa, please don't kill Thea, please don't kill Thea. But as soon as she was like, are you kidding? I'm not gonna kill you, it's not your fault, it wasn't your choice, blah, whatever. I'm like, yeah, okay, good, Nyssa, thank you. Thank you. And I think that showed a lot of character from Nyssa. Also, they take the time to show, these little, it was a couple of seconds of a shot where Nyssa puts the sword down, gingerly puts the sword down on the table before she starts defending herself against Lurel and Roy. And that shows a lot, because Nyssa's very, you deserve to die, I'm going to kill you. But now we're seeing, you guys don't deserve to die, I'm not going to do anything bad to you, I'm just defending myself. So I like that we get to see this side of Nyssa. It warms my heart because I really love Nyssa. And the more she's in the show, the happier I am. And she's going to be in it more since she's training Lurel now. Lurel! Trying to make up with her father. And failing! Ugh! I have so many Lance family feels. And there's something that Captain Lance said that made me think what Lurel did was exactly what she's always done. He said Lurel was always like the family protector. She was always trying to save the world. But I mean, being the family protector and trying to save the world are two hard things to do at once. And I think that's what she was trying to do with lying to Captain Lance, because she knew if she could keep him going, then he could do more good for the world. And so she just did what she has always done. And it's sad that he can't forgive her yet. But I don't think it's going to be like that forever. He said, I'm always going to love you, but I don't think I can forgive you. And that may change. It's probably going to change in the future. Because people's minds change. You know, it's a time thing. I mean, it's still very fresh. And it's not a good thing to be dealing with, but I think he is gonna deal with it. He has been dealing with it, and I'm very glad that both of them, as recovering alcoholics, are not turning to booze, and they're doing very good. They're taking care of themselves, and I think it's going to take a while before they can take care of each other again. Sad family drama. All the female characters right now, except for Felicity, are having mega daddy issues, like a lot of daddy issues. So it's pretty interesting, and I'm really liking the female dynamic on this show, especially since it's starting to outweigh, not that it's starting to outweigh the men, but it's sort of like their stories right now are taking precedence, you know, even arguably over Olie. That the amount of the women in the show are just, you know, taking up a lot of screen time, and I like it. It's good. It's good. Bitches be doing it for themselves. Very happy. What I am not happy and I'm not a fan of is Ollie's lack of self-esteem this episode. He is just like, maybe Roz is right. Maybe everything is falling apart around me. I'm like, bitch! Pull up your pants. Come on. It's the big boy pants now. But it was just sort of, he says it to Diggle, and Diggle's like, are you fucking serious? You can't see the future? What the fuck is wrong with you? And of course he doesn't listen to Diggle. Of course. He should, though. Diggle is like 75% of the time correct. 99% when it's him versus Olie. Diggle's correct. But he listened to Felicity, and actually that was a really heartwarming / sad scene. The one where Felicity is like, I'll always be happy as long as, you know, we're a part of each other's lives. Because it was like, she reached out to him in a way, the way she explained, she basically said, like, the same thing that Diggle said, but she said it in a way that got to him. He's like, she was like, we, when you were dead, had to find out why we're doing this, why we should keep going, and we found it. We have our purpose again. You have to do the same thing. And I think for that, I don't know the reason. I've tried to get into Ollie's head, and I can't, so I'm not going to try anymore, but for some reason that resonated with him better than anything that Diggle said. But then it was sad because she gets a call from Ray, and it's like, and it is a problem because Olie is still in love with her. And it's like, oh, God. Oh, and the thing that Diggle said, Diggle was like, she's taken now, but that won't last forever. I'm like, how do you know? Like, Diggle, stop. That's not healthy. Don't do that to him. Like, no, Diggle, that is not what you're supposed to say. Man, I don't know. I'm really digging her and Ray right now. The scene they had was mega cute. He's like, I've been trying that for 2 weeks. She's like, well, I was trying for 2 whole minutes, so I did it. It's done. I really like how they are super geniuses in, like, different departments, but they still understand each other. Really good. Yeah. It's just sad because I'm not sure that it's going to end well. Just because relationships in this show really don't end well. They don't. Wait, hold on. Like, everyone, except for right now, Diggle and Lila, because they are getting married. But, oh no, and Thea and Roy. But we don't know where that stands yet. It's only just coming back. But Olie and Laurel didn't end well. Tommy and Laurel didn't end well. Olie and Sarah didn't end well. Nyssa and Sarah didn't end well. It's like, relationships not ending well. It's not ending well. So that's why I'm a little nervous for Felicity and Ray. Yeah. Good. Sophia. Thea is wrestling with a lot of shit. And I mean, understandably. I still think that it would have been another thing for Thea to deal with if Roz had killed Malcolm. Then it would have been another thing on the pile, but I don't think it would have been like the push over the edge sort of thing that Olie thought that it was going to be for her. But now she has to deal with him constantly being around, and she's not dealing with it very well. She drank a lot. Like that, I'm pretty sure there were like 3 empty bottles of wine on that counter when Olie came home. But yeah, I don't think she can be in that environment. So she goes to Roy, and I'm happy. I'm happy that she turned to Roy for help. But I also think they're jumping back into a relationship a little too quickly. Like, this is adorable. Thank God you guys are getting back together, but please don't have this be like a bad thing that ends. I just want them to be okay, because I like the both of them, and I just hope it doesn't go bad again. As long as Olie keeps his big fat nose out of their relationship, then I think they should be fine. But the whole time that they were going on about League stuff and the assassiny things, I'm like, I think Thea should join. I think Thea needs more training. And I'm not sure she's ready for more training, but I think it's what she needs. I think she needs a focus and a mission and a goal, because she's sort of got nothing right now. Like, I don't think the club's been open for a few weeks, but I think she needs a focus point, and I think training might be that focus point for her. I want, you know, ninja sessions with Nyssa, Laurel, and Thea. That's what I want. Actually, bring Felicity in. Felicity needs to know how to defend herself. She's gotten kidnapped one too many times. Yeah. I am very happy with the direction that the show is going. There's so many strong females. Strong ladies! I'm so happy. So, at the end of the episode, Maceo comes and warns Olie about defying Roz. And he says that he appreciates what Olie has done for his family. And it's killing me! Because what happened? Because clearly, Maceo is still thankful for everything Olie's done. But something bad has to happen. Something bad has to happen to drive Maceo and Tetsu in apart. Like, so drastically apart that Maceo doesn't even... He abandoned his name, his, you know... I don't know what his new name is, I can't remember, but he abandoned his old identity. He's a new person, he doesn't want to be with his wife anymore. And we don't know where Akio is. I'm so sad. I'm so sad because something terrible is going to happen to this child. And he, oh my god, is he the cutest thing. All of the lines he had in this episode, I'm just like, you're so adorable. Stop being adorable. Because I'm going to be super sad when something bad happens to you. I don't think they're gonna kill him. I don't think they're gonna kill him. This does not seem like the show to kill a child, but something bad does have to have happened for him to not be around, because he's still young. I think he's, like, is he 10? Maybe? So now he'd be, like, 13 to 15? I'm not getting the years right. No, wait, yeah, no, 5 years. Yeah. So he'd be, like, 15 now. So, I mean, yes, he could be on his own, but I don't think that he would be if something bad didn't happen. Yeah, so I'm really, like, bracing myself every time these flashbacks come out. I'm like, oh, some bad's gonna happen! It's gonna be today! Oh, man, I just don't want it. I don't want whatever bad's gonna happen. Oh, I totally forgot to say that Roz is posing as the Arrow. He comes in and murders a couple peeps, and he's like, go tell everyone the Arrow's murdering again. And it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go tell people. I like Roz didn't even bother with a mask. He does not even give a shit. Yeah. And apparently, the last final reveal of this is Shadow is alive, I guess. Maybe. I don't know how, because I'm pretty sure she got shot or stabbed. I looked it up on the wiki. I didn't have time to look up the scene, but she was killed by Dr. Anthony Ivo when they went to try to save Slade from the mutant kudu. I just don't remember if she was stabbed or shot, but whatever it was pretty definitive. They were holding her dead body. How was she back? I think that her, or at least her father, has ties to the League of Assassins. Her father was Yao Fei. He was the guy that Olie first met. This is season 1 shit here. But, man, when Olie stopped and was like, Shadow, I was sitting in front of the TV, I was like, is this real life? Is this real life? What's happening? But I guess she's back. Does she have a twin? I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe she's under Amanda Waller's thumb too. Or maybe I had a crazy crackpot theory that she's Talia al Ghul. That Yao Fei might not have been her real father. Yao Fei, did I say the right? I don't think Yao Fei. Yeah, no, wait, Yao Fei. Yao Fei. Why does that name sound familiar besides the this? He was in the comics. Yeah, he was Prisoner on Lian Yu. I don't know who. I don't know why I think his name sounds familiar in a different context, other than Arrow. I don't know. I'll have to look it up later. But I'm thinking maybe they have some ties to the League of Assassins. And I'm thinking maybe Yao Fei might not be Shadow's real father, that maybe she's Talia al Ghul, which I would love if she was Talia, because there's all this, what was I gonna say? There's like all this emphasis on Nyssa being Roz's daughter, but in the comics his daughter is Talia. So I'm thinking that maybe Talia could be out there, and Nyssa has no idea who Talia is. I think it's possible. But that's my crackpot theory for this week. I would love if it was true. But yeah, that is all I have for this week. Next week. Oh, nope, it's not prepared. It's not there. Okay, next week is the offer. No, I thought this week was the offer. Maybe the wiki didn't update. Next week is suicidal tendencies. Let me see if I can bring up the synopsis. And at first when I've seen this, this title was announced a long time ago, and I was like, oh, please don't anybody be thinking of suicide. But then, as the day approached, I was like, oh wait, Suicide Squad. Nope, we're fine. It's okay. Because watching Empire, there was a couple of like, one of the characters has mental health problems, and he was like, there was attempted suicide. I was like, oh, I can't deal. Stop. No, it's not. No, get help. When it comes to like suicide and things like that, I'm just like, oh, please, no, get help. No, everything will be okay. Just go get help. Suicidal tendencies. The Suicide Squad rises again. It's celebration time as Diggle and Lila get married. Oh wow, this is fast. They have a baby. I guess they don't have to draw out the process. Deadshot interrupts their honeymoon. A Suicide Squad has been given a new mission to rescue Senator Joseph Cray.
Hey.
What was that? Nope. What's happening? Oh, nope. Shh. The stupid wiki keeps like just forcing video ads on me. Anyway. From a hostage situation, Senator Joseph Cray is being rescued from a hostage situation. Amanda Waller breaks down the mission and introduces them to the newest member of the Suicide Squad, Cupid. Oh, fucking knew it. We knew that that's where they send Cupid, but we haven't seen her in action in the Suicide Squad yet. Meanwhile, Olie learns about Ray's new Atom costume. Oh, the drama! We're gonna get some super drama, guys. It's gonna be awesome. And the two have a heated standoff. Felicity and Ray hit a rough patch. Didn't I just say this? Wasn't I just saying that relationships don't end well? I fucking hope that they're okay. I can't deal with them breaking up. I really can't. Yeah, that's it. They hit a rough patch. Oh, I'm not ready for that. But the stare down that Ray and Olie are gonna have, that is gonna be the best thing ever. I'm so excited and scared. Oh man, it's been a while since we got Suicide Squad stuff, real stuff, and seeing Slade this season and that Shadow didn't die on the island, or that she is a twin. She might have a twin. But if she's still alive now, that's gonna open a whole can of worms. Because that means that Ollie's been lying. If Olie met Shadow in 2008... Oh, no. Shadow died in 2008. If Olie met Shadow in 2010, I guess, would be where the flashbacks are now. Unless she dies again. Then that's going to be a completely different... Things are going to be completely different. That means he's lied to Slade. When he could have saved his mother, he lied to Slade. That Shadow was still dead. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and find out if that's actually her or if it's just a relative. I don't know. Because we pretty much saw her dead body. I don't know, but we will find out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry I didn't stream this live. When I did stream it live, the last episode, the quality wasn't so great, so I decided that I would record this not live, and then maybe try to fix some network issues or whatever and do it live maybe next week or the next couple weeks. Stuff like that. But comment, let me know what you guys think about everything. Tell me what you think about everything. And I don't know, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Clio. You can find me at ClioMoto on the socials and on Twitch at the ClioMoto. I will be streaming. I'm trying to do like 3 or 4 days a week. Video games stuff, some anime bullshit, some roguelike games, things like that. And you can find all of us at ASO TV Podcast on Facebook, Gmail, Google+, Twitter, MySpace, and right here on YouTube. Follow us for more podcasts from some of your favorite TV shows. Until next week, bye guys. I didn't prepare the outro slate. Don't get mad at me. What have I done? What have I done? Bye bye. Oh my god. I fucking suck. Thank you.